Hi, welcome to Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. I'm Heather. Thank you so much for being here with me. So I'm gonna do a garden tour update of my orchard and things like that, berries and things like that in my orchard garden. All right, so this is an apple tree that I had saved from a mound. It was growing sideways in a mound full of baling twine when we first moved on to our property, and I saved it, and now it's a nice healthy tree, apple tree. I don't know what kind of apple tree that it is, but it's got little baby apples. Aren't they adorable? Look at those cute little apples. Yep, there's all kinds of them up in this tree. So, okay, so then I'm going to show you the rest of my mess. So, this is my raised flower garden, and I've got bulbs planted all through here. I've got rhubarb that I need to pick and make a dish with and preserve it. So I'm in the process of clearing this out. I'm going to be clearing the whole center of it out. I have pavers that are down there for a path, but I'm going to be pulling those out and putting road fabric and pea gravel and getting all these, I forget what that is. Anyways, right here at the entrance, because I had chicken wire going around it and it's just not lasted very long. I'm putting an arched trellis entrance right here, and I'll have a bench and a big bird bath in there. I do have a raised bed hiding in here as well that I built out of scrap pieces of wood. You can kind of see it down here. Anyways, there's a lot of little strawberries and pots and things like that that I'm taking out of here, and I'm just going to cover it with road fabric. I'll show you what that looks like. This is thicker, and then covered with pea gravel, so there's less weeds. And when there are weeds, what is amazing is they come out really pretty easy. See that? And you just shake the rocks off. So, see that? They just come out so easily. And then, so that's what I've been working on. This is my elephant garlic here. This bed has all my regular garlic. This bed has several different things growing that are starting to sprout, and some onions that I'm letting go to seed from last year, so that way I can have onion seeds that I can preserve. Also, I'll take the whole long stalk and onion after I save the seeds and dehydrate them and store them for using in soups and stuff like that. This is my green stalk strawberry container. There's a few strawberries that are turning. Lots and lots of green strawberries that, oh, that one's starting to turn. Isn't that cute? Oh, there's a nice one right there. So this is my green stalk. Looks like, oh, look at that. Somebody ate this one. But there's some strawberries ready down there. So I put these tomato racks here with fabric that blows in the wind to keep the deer out. I don't really have like a huge problem with deer, but there's a problem. This bed I have a lot of weeds in. I need to put some more soil in. I do have some garlic over on this end. This raised bed has lots of seeds in it and some different types of gourds. Actually, I have some of the ones that the vineyard chicks sent me planted in here. I also have all kinds of stuff growing in here, so that's all starting to sprout. It looks like this got knocked down from the wind. We had some kind of heavy wind last night. I might have to put a big stone on top of that to keep it from coming up again. Hopefully that little seed will be okay. Anyways, so there's that. It's supposed to glow in the middle right there, but I don't know if it does it anymore. Anywho, so then we're on the opposite side of my flower bed, and you can see that I've rolled up fencing, and I've got a few bulbs of flowers that I need to take out of the center, maybe a few more strawberries. This wheelbarrow just keeps tipping over for some weird reason. So I'm gonna remove that, and the whole space will be cleared out with a bird bath on one end and a bench on the other end. And then I have a wooden raised bed in here. So that'll be really beautiful and cleaned up pretty soon. I had these pots in there as well. See, last year I fell on the cement pad that my chicken coop's on, and I fell with my arms folded up against my chest. So I was injured for a while and some things got out of hand. I'm still dealing with shoulder pain, but you know, things happen. So anyways, this is my raised bed area in my orchard, because underneath the road fabric and pea gravel is like, I don't know, rocks that go forever and beyond. Over there is my pump house, and I have way over there, I have mint growing over there. All right, on with it. Okay, so this is the little area that I did in a previous video if you haven't seen it. I put road fabric down. Over to the left is my ginormous rosemary. I've got an arch here, and then all the way over on the other side where the deer is, there's another arch. So it's like a pathway through. And so my whole plan was to put a raised bed. Well, I got one there and then put another one right here. So essentially I'll have my long herb bed there, and then two separate herb beds that line, one there and then the other one will go right there. And then you'll be able to walk around this fuchsia. And then I'm going to use these pavers right here to line this entire edge so that the pea gravel stays in there. And this is the bed that I did last time. So that's a process that I'm working on currently. And so let's see, over there where the white lattice is my bee apiary. I have my blueberries and red currant and gooseberries, and what else do I have? Gummy berries, elderberries, all kinds of stuff growing in rows and stuff like that over there. I'm gonna put 2 30-foot a post, and then 30 feet down another post, and I'm going to do raspberries, but I'm going to do 2 of them here because way over past the blueberries I actually have some, and I'll take you over there to see that as well. But I keep digging up more raspberry starts, so I'm like, why not just plant more raspberries? How could that be bad? Anyway, so lots of fruit trees. They're semi-dwarf fruit trees, just so that way they don't get too tall. There are apples in all the trees. Some of them have more than others. They're just little tiny baby apples. Here in Northwest Oregon, our apples usually aren't ready to be picked until August, end of August, September, and October, depending on the variety of the apple. All apples kind of, you know, are ready to be harvested at different times. This is my, I think I said 100-foot stretch of bulbs that I've planted, and you can see some of them are starting to come up. They'll be big and beautiful. I don't know. Eventually, that one fell over from the wind. It's not pretty. I have a little bit of grass that I do need to come trim down in here. It's an ongoing process. It takes a lot of years to get it exactly the way you want it, but it will eventually be to where it'll be very low maintenance. I'm halfway there, a little more than halfway there, with not having to have as much maintenance with this part. So, and you know, some of it looks like grass to you, but these are flowers actually growing right here. They're gonna bloom pretty soon. I'll take a picture and post it on my community page when they do that. So as you can see, those big leaves, those are the some of the stuff that I planted. That right there looks like some kind of a pumpkin that's growing there. That's okay, free food. I usually end up growing a lot of extra pumpkins and stuff to feed to my animals. So I do that. Anyways, olive orchard, and then I gotta put the wheelbarrow back, but this is my white lavender, and you can see, if you look really closely, you can see tons and tons of bumblebees. Just love it. Isn't that beautiful? But anyways, I've got some purple lavender up front down here. I gotta try to figure out how to dig it out without making a mess, but I gotta do it at night when all the bees aren't getting what they want. But I've got 70 white lavender plants in this row. They are doing quite well. In the fall, I'll probably cut about 1/3 of them back down, just to trim them up. They're just a little bit different than the purple lavender, where you cut them down quite a bit further. But yeah. So anyways, it's been raining for the last couple of days. I was almost caught up on getting things weeded. These are my 2 30-foot rows of raspberries, and the reason why I wanted to do the 2 other rows of raspberries is look at all these extra starts that I have growing in the middle of here. So many. And my raspberries are starting to come on. Of course, they're not red yet, but they're gonna be here soon. Anyways, so I have tons and tons of raspberries that I can dig up to put into those 2 new rows if I do that. See, they even on this side, I've got tons of raspberries that need to be dug out. They're not growing where I want them, but I also have grapes, Concord grapes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. There's one. Here's one as well. This is a gummy berry bush right here. It grows little red berries that are pretty high in protein. So I've got those as well. Oh my gosh, I saw a snake. Oh, we don't have poisonous snakes where I live. They're just gardener snakes. Let's see if we can, do you see it? There he goes. Gardener snakes are good. They eat bugs that you don't want. I've got some beehives still sitting that I need my husband to help. We've just been so darn busy. I've got, yeah, that happens. It's called age. I've got bees there, and look, I have more raspberries. See that? So this is a blackberry that I'm training, but I can't get in here to hang it up better because the bees are there. So those will be moved soon. I have more raspberries growing in the middle. See? It's like a jungle, man. There's bees right there that I have to get out. They're fine though. They have an opening on the other side. There's bees in that box right there. I actually had a swarm on this raspberry bush right here, and it was actually 2 separate. They separated into 2. So I got one in there, and I got the other one in this one, but these bees actually left a few hours after I got them in there. Sometimes that happens. But anyways, yeah. And here's some raspberries that I have potted up in pots. I don't know. I probably have like at least 10 plants. I've got to get some stuff planted here. I've got plastic down on this pathway. It's actually a rock gravel pathway, and I put the plastic down to kill off any weeds or whatnot. And I got to reconstruct this bed that I used to have right here. I used to have calendula in it, but I need to put road fabric on it and specifically plant in certain holes, because when you have a lot of projects to do, you can't always keep up on all the weeding, especially when it rains for several days and then all of a sudden, you know, the weeds come out and you're playing catch up with harvesting and weeding. And so here's all my blueberries. They're green so far. This is a goji berry right here. I've actually got 2 goji berries. I've got another one right there, which is smaller, and of course the gummy berry bush right there. Do I see any berries? I don't know if there's any berries. It flowered like no other. Okay, I mean, they turn red, so they're just starting to, and I'll probably see them more once they get bigger. Anyways, blueberries, lots of blueberries. This is another blueberry, but it's called pink lemonade blueberry, and it actually, the blueberries are kind of like they're not ripe quite yet, but the color that it is on the top is what color the whole thing will be. And they actually taste like pink lemonade blueberry. It's so good. Let's see. This is a gooseberry right there. What else do I got to show you? An elderberry. It's just a little baby elderberry, and another elderberry. So in my orchard I have all my berries is what I'm doing, berries and herbs. This is some kind of a berry here that was given to me a year, 2 years ago, and I don't know what it is. It hasn't produced berries yet. It's like, I don't know. I'll have to try to ID it, but it's a berry. Berries are good. Let's see. Ooh, look at that sucker. Come on, come off. Got me some asparagus. Delicious. So delicious. There's a few more growing. I've been putting some soil in here, and I'm going to start planting some strawberries in with my asparagus. I've got this marionberry here, and then on the other side of the arch there's a marionberry. This looks sad. It's a sage. It's been transplanted, so it probably won't look beautiful until next year. Sometimes it takes a little while for things to look better. I also have another grapevine right here. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. This is delicious. This is thyme. So if you plant as many herbs as you can, they're not only beneficial to you, but also to the insects. This lavender plant is like 20 years old. I've got a lot of trimming to do, but they do come back and do well. I've got a lot of dead stuff that I got to cut out of here. I was just waiting to see what was going to grow on what before I trimmed it. So I'm going to trim all that out of there, as I can see now. Sorry, how rude to eat in front of people. Anyways, this is, what is this one? I can't remember. Lemon balm. Well, that's all for the orchard garden update. Please check out all the garden tour club videos, because there's amazing things that might give you ideas on how you want to do things or inspire you to get out there. I know this has been a very long video. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a beautiful day. And I'll see you on the next one.